Welcome back, everybody. This is Glockman4519. I am back with another ROM review. This ROM is called CyanPop. Um, kind of funny name, seeing as how it is Marshmallow, but who knows? They may change the name. They may just keep it. But this is a CM-based ROM. It is based off of CyanogenMod 13, and it is Android version 6.0.1, and it is for the Nexus 6. I'm not sure if they build for other devices. I didn't notice anything in their download page that would say otherwise. But I am going to go to, first off, I'm going to go turn off any of my notifications. So I'm going to go to Sound, Notifications, Volume. And that should take care of that. Alright. We're going to go to About Phone. As you can see, this is CyanPop. Excuse me, this is for the Nexus 6, Android version 6.0.1. I am running Hellscore Kernel, and it is the 40-HC-B14-M permissive. I like using this kernel because it allows me to use SuperSu Beta 2.52 version, which is a non-systemless root. It's like the standard root or SuperSu that we're used to using. That's what I like to use because a lot of the apps that I use will not work unless I use that SuperSu. So that is the reason I flashed that kernel, and that's the only reason. We'll go to developer options real quick, let you guys see that. There's your advanced reboot, of course your app access. You want to have apps in ADB, your Android debugging, all of your debugging and bug report shortcuts. Keep scrolling down, you're going to get into your Windows animations, scale, and then you'll notice your Windows, your multi-window mode. Keep scrolling down, and at the very bottom you have your kill app back button. So those items are under developer options. I would normally just jump to the custom settings, but the settings in this are kind of strewn throughout. So I have to touch base on a couple of the different settings on this. Under date and time, it does come with standard time. It does not come with 24-hour setup like some ROMs do. And I think security is the same as well. I don't think there's anything different, even though I will open it, and we'll go through it here real quick. And as I thought, it is the same. Notifications, here's where your heads up is going to be at. So if you guys use heads up and all of its settings, this is where you're going to go to. Status bar settings. You have your clock setting. You can have, your clock center, left, right, or hidden. Of course, you have all your different toggles for your date style, date format. You can color it, font, size, show seconds if you want it. Then we have the battery status style, and your percentage. And if you guys want to use the 3-minute mod on this, I think you're going to have to go to the 3-minute mod thread for the Nexus 6 and request a build be done for this. Here are your battery, that's your temperature settings. I didn't want to go there yet. Here are your battery bar options. Temperature settings. I love this setting. I noticed in Bliss that this option does not work. There are a couple other ROMs out there that for some reason they're having issues with this. But at least on this ROM, as you can see in my upper left hand corner, it is definitely working. Carrier label, SuperSu indicator. These are all the things that you want to have showing in your status bar. You have your custom header image, which is a contextual header. That is this setting here at the very top. You see it shows you what time of the day it is. You even have your transparency settings. Quick pull down, brightness, all that. I was trying to think where the tile settings are at. Come to think of it, I can't remember setting up my tile settings. Anywho, display and lights, not much difference in this than your standard Marshmallow builds or CM builds. They do have the inclusion of the dashboard settings where you can actually change your settings into 2 columns or 3 columns. Um, those are the settings there. I like the standard single column. I just know where everything's at that way. Your ambient display, if you guys want to use it, that is where it's at. And of course, if you do have it on, you have your advanced doze options. I do not use that feature. They were having issues with getting notifications and phone calls. I heard it was fixed. I'm not 100% about that. I just don't use it. And then, of course, you have your battery light settings. You can change those if you want, and your notification settings. And that is where you would do that at. Lock screen settings. And these are pretty much standard settings that you would find in CyanogenMod. It's got a couple more items added in, but for the most part, this is basic CyanogenMod in that setting. Sound settings. Nothing out of the ordinary in this. Buttons. Here's where you're gonna set up your power button, stuff like that. Nav buttons, dimensions, color it if you want. I don't color mine because I run themes, but it's there if you want to color it. Button layout, you can move them around. I've shown it in the past. You just hit that, physically drag the button where you want to put it, and hit save. I am going to put it back though. I was going to show you the dimensions so you guys know. I know some of you are interested in that. You have your double tap to sleep, show arrow keys while typing, and then you have your slim dim. Slim dim. After inactivity settings, your PA Pi control, paranoid Android Pi control. Then, of course, we have end call with pressing the power button. Here are your power button settings. Not a lot in there. That's about what CyanogenMod has in it. Press power button twice for your camera. And that is about it for buttons. Then we have our themes. Your standard CyanogenMod CM13 theme engine app. Performance, it does come with the kernel auditor installed. So that's a nice feature. I like that. And then last but not least are your CyanPop extras, and there are not a lot in here. You have your recent panel settings. Go full screen if you want. I really love that feature. Clear all tasks, search bar, memory bar, that's all there. Your slim recents if you want to use them. And then, of course, coloring your slim recents. And we have Omni Switch. These are your settings for Omni Switch. Obviously, if you turn that on, it'll give you more settings here. I don't use Omni, at least not right now. I just kind of like I like the standard recents, and I like that full screen effect. I like the whole full screen thing. Gesture Anywhere. These are your Gesture Anywhere settings. So if you turn that on, these are the settings you have. Here's your bar on the left. Screen animations, toast animations, list animations, so on, scrolling. Again, I would love to see the scrolling mod in here, but you know that is a feature that very few custom ROMs are putting in. So if you want that, you're going to have to run exposed to run that for now. Here are your clock widget settings. Extra lock screen settings. At least this does incorporate your middle screen shortcuts. That's pretty nice. I don't use it, but I do know that there are a lot of you out there that do. You have your app circle bar. I love this feature here. I do not have it set up, but I normally do set it up. It's a very quick, painless setup. You want to set your bar to wherever you want it. Trigger width, I like my bar a little higher. Right about where my power button's at. I like it pretty wide. Then you just include whatever apps you want. Let's go alarm clock, AZ, browser. And I'm not going to pick a whole bunch. I just want to show you how it works. Click OK. And then when you touch that, you have a quick shortcut to your favorite apps. And of course you have your app bar, which basically mirrors that, only it's a bar on the left hand side. Yeah, see? There you go. Oops, I want to definitely disable that. That is pretty much for the settings on this. I do want to show you guys that the theme engine works. I'll try to pick something I haven't shown before. I really like this Sense 7 theme that they have out. It's another pretty cool theme, so we'll go Style. We'll go Status Bar. And we will also include the nav bar. Fonts. I have my favorite on fonts. That's weird. Of course, it could need a reboot. I want to go to... Oh, actually, Sense 7 fonts is what I want. I'm going to click the home button to get out of that. So that is what your drop down would look like. That is what your settings look like. Dialer looks like that. Your quick contacts list. Contacts. Let's see, calculator. I don't know if they theme calendar or not. I know this is a big app. No, they do not theme the Google Calendar anyways. Play Store. Play Store is themed. I like this. How about Google Plus? Nope, no Google Plus. Oh, yes it is. Okay, semi-themed. It is themed, I can see it. Not like the way I like it, though. Well, guys, that's it. This was CyanPop. It was just released early this morning. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And again, if you guys have anything out there that you would like me to flash, even a layers a ROM, even though you know I'm not a big fan of it, doesn't mean that I hate it. Let me know, and I'll throw it on, and you know I'll let you guys see what it's like in case you are wondering about it before you flash it. So until then, I will see you guys on the next one.